Okay. I think we just gotta wait for the runners now. I'm gonna let them know we did have some technical difficulties, so the stream started a little Yeah, we do have BMAN versus Rynnoo. It should be a very close match. I think both players are very evenly skilled, so once they get going here, I think it'll be interesting to compare how they play. He's got to make sure his passes are on point to the, he might not have as much time. You can practice. And there he goes, and wow, look at that. He paused the same frame he hit the switch. I don't even know if that's like a thing that's normal, but he just did it, so probably is normal. I don't even know. But yeah, we have both players going to World 1 now. I assume they'll both be ready to start, assuming BMAN doesn't do Goomba Manip. Of course, you can you can go into another world file and do some RNG manipulation inside of 1-2 to save 0.3 seconds. But it's up to BMAN on whether he wants to do that or not. It takes a long time to set up, and I think it'd be better if we started sooner rather than later. So, seeing some good lucks for BMAN in the chat as well. Love to see it. Alright, well, it looks like BMAN is both not gonna do Goomba Manip or do anything for that matter. Oh, he is. Look at this.
Here we go!
He's gonna do some Goomba Manip. Look at that. At least I assume that's what he's gonna do. Yeah. Eating up our time here. He's gonna be setting up. He's basically gonna be going into the Luigi guide here, which resets the RNG value to a state that gives you good luck for the Goomba. So yeah, he's gonna reset when the RNG value is at a good spot for spawning in the Mouse Goomba. So basically, he's gonna move very little and take up little time. It's gonna save 3 seconds on average. We'll be seeing him go onto the world map now, and he'll start with Rynnoo shortly.
Here we go!
Yeah, right now, currently, I think both BMAN and Rynnoo have a, they have like a, I'm gonna check actually. Yeah, okay, Rynnoo has a 22 OX, and I think BMAN, let's see on here.
Let's go!
Oh, they're off. Oh, Rynnoo and BMAN, they literally have like, their PBs are within 0.3 seconds of each other. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to do some syncing and stuff. Okay, both players finishing up 1-1 now. Looks like, I don't know how much difference there is. I'm trying to currently switch sync the streams. I don't know how exactly to do it. Is it like that?
Let's go!
Okay, either way, Rynnoo and BMAN are both entering 1-2 at a very similar pace. probably changes my loads. Yeah, both players doing slightly suboptimal. You know, you can get a 456 at top level, but it's like 455 is perfectly good for most runners, especially in a race setting where it's okay to play a little safer. Alright, let's go to the third level in World 3, or in World 1 now, 1-3. And this is the level with the secret exit. It has the World 5. Like the story of secret worlds in this level. Oh, look at that, they look so safe right now. And sliding down that slope, this is where the secret exit is. Maneuvering up to the top of this pit. Of course, if I had to guess, if we're gonna bring some into this, I think Rynnoo has a better shot at winning because he's been practicing to play more opposite. I think he's also he's playing very similarly. Like BMAN and Rynnoo are both on the practice grind right now to go for a 21. It's just a matter of, you know what, honestly, this is kind of a good race to showcase who's doing their practice better. Because, you know, both have the same goal, they want to get a sub 22. And so let's put their consistency to the test with a race, right? This is the best way to show who's closer to the goal, even though their PBs are very similar. You know, they both have a 22.06. Their skills can't be completely the same, right? Surely they have some strengths and weaknesses in different areas. And so I think it'll be interesting to see how those play out in this race here. But yeah, right now, I'll be honest, there aren't many differences. It does kind of look like we're just watching the same person play 2 rounds at once, but I assume, of course, that will change. See who starts to take the lead here. Right, yeah, both players going into 5-1 now, the first level in World 5. Oh no, BMAN missing the star. Rynnoo, maybe he's better at 5-1. That might be what this is. I'm just saying, BMAN, maybe we should practice that the star a little. Yeah, it's not something we want to be messing up, right? Oh, but Rynnoo messing with the vines. So maybe Rynnoo needs to practice the vines. BMAN needs to practice the star. I think we're starting to see where their weaknesses are. You know, of course they're different. Every player is different, but... Oh no, and Rynnoo taking damage. He's ankle is not a good look. For the 221 practices, okay. Okay, BMAN finishing out with, of course, a more solid Rynnoo, but, you know, neither player looking at a good spot right now. You know, Rynnoo took damage, and BMAN lost quite a lot of time. So, yeah. So, I do hope, you know, if both players want to get a 21, that is not the way to do it. They definitely need to practice their 5-1s a lot more, because, you know, we can't be taking damage to the vines and stuff like that. Or no, he didn't. Wait, did Rynnoo go for task water skip? I don't know when he takes damage, what he was going for. I don't really remember. If he went for toss water skip and failed, then you know that might just be a what he did. But yeah, of course, because people don't have the propeller, he can use spins to his advantage. Surprisingly, spinning increases Mario's hitbox, so he can collect the balloons with more leniency with the spins there. So you saw him spinning to collect the balloons. Yeah. So, you know, BMAN, he knows how to do piranha. I'm sure Rynnoo knows how to do, but he does not have the propeller, so of course he lost the time there, but yeah. Alright, both players going into 5-3 now. It's a faster level than 5-2, barely. We're seeing both players dodging the ramps here. Okay, we're gonna have to see Rynnoo taking a pit stop to grab the power. Assuming he doesn't mess it up. Yes, he gets the propeller. It's not too difficult to do, but you know, we've all messed it up before. And of course, if you do mess it up, it is quite hard. Alright, this is also going to give BMAN a considerable lead. You know, he's playing pretty safely, so... Let's see if Rynnoo play through 5-3 just to practice. You know, BMAN did play a little bit slow in some areas, but of course, he got through, and that is one of the big things about it. You know, 5-3 is one of the things, like, the fast traps in 5-3 are often cut out just for, because they're too difficult sometimes and too inconsistent. Like, you know, this pipe kick at the end, I don't know if Rynnoo will go for it. He does not. You can do a pipe kick off of it, but it's kind of risky, so a lot of people just don't do it in runs, even the top level runners. Like Big Cheese, the second place runner, he doesn't do that pipe kick. But yeah, alright, both players going into 5 tower now. Of course, this level is not based go up and they're gonna stop from going quickly, unfortunately. But you can make faster cycles to make sorry for my allergies. I assume both players are going to be good here. It's a good cycle. 5-5-6. Assuming they both practice it, I guess. Okay, BMAN. This is a little bit sketchy. Oh no, he's practice this. Practice 5-5-6. No, you cannot be messing up the cycle. This is 7 seconds down the drain, bro. Now let's see if Rynnoo can. Yeah? Oh yeah, Rynnoo. Let's do it. Oh no! These players need to practice 5-5-6. This is not something we can be messing up when we're going to swing wrong. Alright, BMAN doing a nice start to the Iggy fight. This level is even if it can be tricky to optimize it. So yeah, oh, what is Rynnoo doing? That sketchy, but it seems to be working out in his favor. No, Rynnoo! He's gonna take damage, which means he's gonna be losing over a minute in the next level because he cannot skip it. Basically, the next level has an auto-scroller raft with platforms in the air. You're supposed to wait out the auto-scroller, but you can skip it by using platforms in the air. Using the propeller shroom, but unfortunately, Rynnoo lost the propeller shroom, so he's not going to be able to skip the level. He's going to have to wait on the auto-scroller. Quite unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. He had quite an unfortunate start for that Iggy fight, and it happens to the best runners, it really does, so there's not much you can really do about it. That is really quite an unfortunate mistake, because it doesn't happen a lot of times, but when it does, it is just unfortunate. And you can't really practice it, because like, you're not going to practice Iggy fight, bro. Like, that's just not something you do. You know, I don't know if he saved or not, but if he didn't, this could give Rynnoo back the lead, right? If he dies in 5-4. There's a chance it could come, but I'm already on this in as long as BMAN can save safely, he can. No, BMAN! Oh no. Unfortunately, this is going to give Rynnoo quite a big chance. Okay, so BMAN did save, which means he is going to have another chance at doing the 5-4 skip, but him dying there is definitely going to lose like 30, 40
Here
seconds.
we go!
So definitely giving Rynnoo a better chance for catching up in the future. It's closing the gap between the two players.
Let's go!
So yeah, BMAN definitely is in a good position here as long as he gets to skip this time, but definitely giving a lot of room for Rynnoo to catch up. Yeah, this is the best of one race, so... Okay, this is where he dies. Okay. Oh, you need to twirl there. Okay, let's go, BMAN. Alright, BMAN, he's taking back the lead. He is not dying a second time, which means that he is considerably ahead of Rynnoo once again. So it was scary there for a second, but he got back on his stride. He's good again. And Rynnoo is having some trouble running the enemies right now. Normally this is an auto-scroller that it's the same amount of, takes the same amount of time every time, but you know, you can mess up. It's because, you know, people don't practice this auto-scroller, so it's not uncommon for even the best runners to mess up doing this auto-scroller optimally, you know. Of course, if you have 5 enemies on the raft, or 5 entities on the raft, then yeah, it'll stop, and you need to destroy all the enemies and stuff. Alright, BMAN going into 5 Ghost House. You know, this is meant to be an invisible dark maze, but BMAN knows where he's going. Assuming he's practiced well enough. He's spawning a little bit there, but he knows what he's doing. He can post up cleanly. You know, no crouching, surprising. But yeah, 84 door. That might mess things up here. Because of course the blocks are on the global cycle, so because he messed up there, it made the cycles not what he had practiced. So definitely quite a good amount of talent, so that's definitely gonna be we shouldn't be making those mistakes if we're back to 21. It's not that big of a deal, because you know 5 ghosts. 2206 mid off, bro. Okay. I'm hearing that the game audio, or that my audio is a bit quiet, so I'm gonna turn it up a bit. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, this is definitely a mid-off between the two runners. You know, they have a 2206, which is, what, 16 seconds off record? Yeah, there's definitely quite a bit of mistakes going on. Both runners probably already losing like a minute to what they want to be at. Probably not a minute yet, but... Alright, definitely some mid-course houses from both players. Like, Rynnoo kind of messed up with the boo ring a little bit there at the end. Which is quite unfortunate, but... You know, it is what it is. I'm sure he's just happy to be alive. Because, of course, he took damage in 5 tower, which was unfortunate. Alright, BMAN, going into the first level. We're moving on to the final level. This level's not too difficult. It's kind of hold right. There are definitely a lot of tricks to optimize the movement. Like, standing, you want to stand on those platforms as much as possible. So, yeah. You know, the meteors, they kind of seem orangey at first, but assuming you don't mess up, there's definitely ways to consistently dodge them every time. Yeah, BMAN. Doing pretty safe stuff here. I mean, not like there's much risky stuff to do, but... Yeah. Alright, BMAN's doing a pretty good A1. Oh, that turned back is... That is not what you want to see, but... Only losing a second, it's not big a deal. He's coming out pretty good pace. Rynnoo, of course, does not have the propeller, so he's gonna have to improvise a bit. Yeah, he's gonna be... He doesn't really know what to do, because, of course, normally you play this level with propeller, and... It's hard to improvise sometimes. But it looks like he's doing a pretty good job, all things considered. He's not losing too much time to propeller. I assume he will get a fire flower. Because when you want to damage, you need to damage boost twice. Yeah. At this section here, runners often damage boost twice. Oh, but that is not where you want to damage boost. You want to damage boost twice over here on these lava geysers, but did it damage boost already, so this is definitely not what he's expecting, because he's gonna have to run away for those meteors right there. Dude, the purple fog is catching his head. No, that was such an unfortunate series for us. That RNG is brutal. Nothing can prepare you for that. Of course, you know, it did stem from that one mistake Rynnoo made earlier. You know, he accidentally got hit in that intersection, and he just couldn't. You know, he was just cruising through the huge lead. Getting a 442 back there, which is... Rynnoo, okay, what was the plan? What is that? Like, what did you expect to do? You're not jumping through the meteor, bro. You're not just gonna phase through the lava. Alright, that's not how this game works. You know, maybe he's just greedy. We should give him some time. You know, I'm sorry, Rynnoo. Some more time for you. You'll make it, I promise. You know, maybe, you know, it's never over. This way! If you just lock in a little bit, get BMAN to, like, you know, maybe BMAN will have, like, a kangaroo. He's Australian, so, like, maybe a kangaroo will come into his house and start kickboxing him, bro. What are you gonna do? Like, that's not gonna happen to Rynnoo, but it could happen to BMAN, so. It's not gonna step over those kangaroos, what I'm saying. Alright, finally, Rynnoo finished the video. That was kind of brutal. He got so unlucky. I did hear a lot of confidence coming from Rynnoo for this race, so seeing him kind of stays, like, unfortunate. I had my money on it as well. I'm sure he'll be looking to come back stronger. What I think really makes you stronger, I always say. I mean, not like you could die in a video game, but like, come on, it's just all about the metaphor. Alright, let's see how good of an A2 Rynnoo can get. Some good crouch boost here. Going for that RSD there. He's doing okay, definitely a faster strategy than BMAN. He might be staying a few fractions of a second over BMAN in this level, actually. Pretty good. He did one IGT better than BMAN. This one will be good as well. Yes, sir. Look at that. I think we should be good for a 426. Maybe a 425. Yeah, 426. Look at that. And now he's moving on to 8-7 with BMAN. They're both chilling on the coasters. You know, BMAN is just, I haven't been talking about him too much because he's just kind of out of scoring, you know, but yeah. He's just not finished. No real major mistakes here. Should have been familiar before. Well, not quite a 340, 339.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
Yeah, that's definitely good enough to keep ahead of Rynnoo. All he just needs to do is not lose like over a minute, and he's clear here. Of course, you know, don't lose over a minute. Don't let any kangaroos in your house. You know, the two biggies, right? If one of those two things happens, then it might be GG's for him. Rynnoo will come back and win that if one of those two things happen. That's all I'm saying. Alright. Rynnoo getting muffin triple there. I didn't see it. BMAN did that as well. BMAN, of course, getting propeller back. He will be using it for the rest of the run. Triple here. Yep, going through the left clearly. This here. BMAN's also going to be sitting. Normally you want to screw down these platforms out of spinning there and reading it, but that's slow. He's going to be spinning. Skip these platforms. Oh, you can actually crouch jump through that grapple, and BMAN doing this spin was slightly slower, but he doesn't lose too much on his waist for a race like this. So he's actually going to be doing airship pretty cleanly. I assume this is exactly what it's always nice to be able to do it. Like when you plan something out and it goes as you plan. You know, like a 410, if you're going for 21, that's not all that great, but for a race like this, that's pretty much perfect, right? Like, what do you need? 410's perfect, good enough, right? And Rynnoo also finishing up 8-7. Alright, BMAN's also going to be going for a triple bomb. You hit button early. Oh, yes. I mean, he messed it up there. I shouldn't say he messed it up completely because you can always get some back on hits like this. Like, you could hit button over there as well. Seems he's hitting. He's messing it up. Might get that bottom, it doesn't matter, so I mean Rynnoo is definitely no matter what. Rynnoo is so risky doing it. Rynnoo is just going to go like this. He went through that gap like it was nobody's business, bro. Sliding in the way outside of that's what I'm saying. Doesn't get much better than that. Doing that perfect cannon triple as well. This is some beautiful stuff right here. You might be getting that 414 type. Alright, let's see. He took that room pretty risky. Let's see if he takes these skips pretty risky. You know, he could get like a pretty good fight. That was like some really good stuff there. So. It's kind of risky. You know, it doesn't really I thought he would continue to Wait, that was a 437. Did he mess up somewhere? He might have messed up. I don't even know.
What? It's a good time.
Alright, Rynnoo is finishing up with airship now as BMAN goes into 8 castle. Bro, what? Oh, and then what's up?
Hello. What an awesome time to join commentary.
Yeah.
W mid off.
Both players not having the best performance here. I mean, BMAN has actually had a really good this year as opposed to that one that was kind of horrible, but it was what it is. I know has all the setups for this. Let's see if you get anything scary.
Yeah. That second hit backup is just, I think it's like one of the tighter windows. Like it feels really difficult.
I have tried.
Like much more than this one. Yeah.
Nice.
W setup.
We saw BMAN messing up with balls a lot. He just like thought wall pick setup, so I know he doesn't have the tech like that.
Yeah, he like doesn't plan the practice run. He just like dies at the checkpoint and then he just uses star and he just like
I heard that, bro. That's so fraud.
He like practices and he doesn't do any backups. He like his second hit is also scuffed. He just like smashes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Obviously,
the race, so
yeah, if BMAN doesn't like have a royal mess up, then it's not like numerically, it's not really a upset per se.
Down his house and beat up BMAN, right? Australia.
It's like he had the better seed by quite a bit, but Rynnoo's been improving fast, and they were about pretty even in my book going into it. And they just had a really bad race.
Yeah, that's true. I had my money on Rynnoo as well, but it is what it is.
Mario number 1! Huh?
Alright, we'll see BMAN attempt the kneel, I presume. He's gonna try and clip above the castle here. By making a 1 block gap that he can clip up into. And it saves like overall 10 seconds. So it's pretty much worth going for, even though he doesn't really need it to win. Good. That's it.
Yeah.
It was not. It was really...
Yeah, I think that was pretty early.
Definitely wasn't off by that much. Oh, he's missing some firewalls as well. But, you know, it's not going to be able to practice much nowadays. So.
I mean, fireballs after missing the meal are a bit different. Oh, I hope he doesn't get hit by this Goomba. It's like scary. People don't know. Okay, he got hit by the fireball. People don't know about that guy, but the fireball hits up there, he can just fall down.
Like Goomba, if Rynnoo paid him a bit more, he would have taken out him as well.
Interesting mistake. I bet he was trying to twirl just to make sure he... Oh, okay.
And
GG, BMAN.
yeah. Mid off. BMAN came on top. I assume we'll see Rynnoo finish up here.
Alright, I assume he's probably gonna join for the post-game interview, hopefully.
Let's see if Rynnoo can get the wheel and he may miss it. Oh, that would be great. Let's go. Oh, get in there, please.
Oh. What is he cooking? Not even jumping anymore.
Oh, these fireballs. Oh, that one. These are some of the fireballs in most times.
Should be making it through now. Ugh.
Okay. At least he finished.
Alright.
Yeah, that is BMAN's win. GG's to both runners. I guess we'll see them for a potential post-game interview.
Yeah.
I think they should have gotten invited automatically, but
Yeah, once you mark them as done, they get an invite.
yeah. So yeah, I guess what were they going against next in the bracket?
Let me pull it up.
Okay, B-Man will be
I know
going
that-
against Timo.
Yeah, Rhino's going against Spoodiver, and then
Oh, okay.
the winner of that plays Spaz in the losers bracket.
Yeah, B-Man will be going against Timo, who does have a slightly better time. I think he has a 22:01, yeah. While
Mhm.
B-Man has a 22:06. But yeah, I don't know if they didn't get an invite. He probably has the wrong Discord linked up to his account.
There we go.
You can
What's
invite B-Man
up?
if you want as well. Yeah,
I did.
do you check if you have the wrong Discord link to your SpeedGaming?
They fixed it last time. I don't know.
Weird.
Hello, everybody.
It was like messed up last time, and then they fixed it. I don't know.
Last time you had the wrong Twitch linked.
Oh,
Well, I
you
didn't
could have
change
the wrong
anything.
Discord as well.
Well, I got like the
Yeah.
invite for commentary last time, so I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
Well,
Any thoughts on your race though?
God run.
I don't
What
think I
a
could have played
race.
better, honestly. I had
Yeah,
like a
I
point
think
too.
06
That's about
is-
it.
Both of our
Oh, no.
momentum was shot in 5-1, and then the rest was just terrible.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna get hit by Iggy, so I like spun trying to spin boost off of him as a backup, and then I missed him, and then I got hit by him trying to like fight him like a normal guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, not much you can do to prevent that.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
then
it-
8-1, I got like the bad meteor that took my fire, and then I just like forgot how to like play the game after that.
Yeah, I just saw you jumping into the geyser like.
Well,
I don't know what
okay,
that
the
was.
second death, I like forgot I was small.
Oh.
I like went to, I was like, oh, okay, I'll just damage boost through this one, and I looked at my screen, saw that I was small, and I pulled back, but it was too late. Like I was like
I
so
was
tilted
wondering what
that-
was happening there. That was so
Yeah.
funny.
I was so tilted that I forgot like how to play the game. I mean,
I
I
mean,
knew
not
it
like
was
it
kind
would've
of
mattered.
over.
Yeah, it was over.
Yeah. I saw I was like a minute behind, even with him dying in 5-4. I was like, all right, it's like kind of like I don't know. I don't think he's gonna die on this kind of pace, like with this kind of lead.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say. I missed literally everything, so
Yeah, I had like
W Master.
the highlight of my run was a 426 with no Goomba boosts and 8-2. That was like the highlight of my run.
That wasn't too bad.
Besides
Well,
that, everything was bad.
Looks like the better 2206 won.
Yep. We really showed 22 gameplay here. I'm happy we got to like display like all the cool strats.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I don't know what to do, Rhino. Maybe you just take a break, get some ice cream, talk to your dog. I don't know. You got a console yourself now. But
I just gotta
thank
hope for
you
some second
guys.
chances in the loser bracket.
Yes, that's the greatest thing about how we run a tournament is everybody gets a second chance.
Yeah.
So wholesome.
Well,
Yeah,
we're about
I'll
finished
sweep
here
the
then, right?
bracket. Yeah.
So,
All right.
you guys want to head out then?
Yeah.
All right,
Everybody watching.
good game, Rynnoo.
Yep, GG's to the runners.
Thank you.